So we're gonna play on the any percent because I can get through normal and easy and hard, but sometimes it's just one of those games where the AI feels like trolling. Extremely balanced game, extremely great character design, move selection, and I'm gonna get talking about it in a bit. But just know that this game is like 99% skill and that 1% luck, where the AI just feels like they turn a switch on, they've got the god reads, they're insane. But everyone, when I did my peer review for GDQ, almost everybody selected this game. There's like one person that didn't, and they just did because they wanted to choose another fighting game over this. So 3, 2, 1, go. So I am using Bote. He's basically, as you can see, he's got the muscle popping out, and he's just got a lot of priority. If any character is directly in front of me, that's really where he shines. And he's got a few tricks that you can do on certain characters. This game, however, is one of those games where you cannot beat it with just one kind of trick. You really have to know the matchups, where to place your enemy. And oh, that was a nice round. He went right below me. So yeah, we're doing one round normal. So this game has punches and kicks, and you can switch in between to do like different combinations, like punch, kick. After that, some of the combinations are really long. Use the dash button, and you can also press forward, or any direction to dash. But you have a dash key in addition, and you have a guard button and an energy button as well. So energy button doesn't affect all characters. Some characters don't have special moves on the energy button, where you do like quarter circle forward, half circle back, things like that to try and get the energy. However, a lot of the times it's like 1 or 2 moves only. It'll be like the directional keys and a button, and maybe you'll have like a little extra projectile. By the way, we really got to be careful of Mommy 19, because she has an uppercut which will absolutely destroy us. She decided to go right above us, so we'll use the little up kick trick. Take the round here. So yeah, energy key is like one of the big things that you can do in this game. You can actually do it in the middle of combat too, where you like mash X and you'll do your beam super if you do forward, back, or back, forward, back. And the energy button usually do another alternate super that you have, depends on the character that you pick. And those moves do anywhere between a fourth damage, a fourth of the enemy's life, to half. Okay, this character is really a pain. Because of the character size, we don't have we just have to know our positioning well. Bote, by the way, has excellent diagonal attacks. So if he's right positioned, like slightly below or above us, it's actually a good spot. However, if you're probably already noticing already, has the best dash attack in the game. It's has almost no recovery, and it's impossible to block. And he'll usually swing around us and try and grab us. Grabbing us causes stun, a free stun, so they can go right into super. And one more knee, come on! Oh no, what a cheapo! What a cheapo! I'm gonna keep going though, because I want to include one death in the run anyway. Of course, it's against me, it's not gonna be a perfect run. What a cheapo. Yeah, he did his alternate super there, which basically does a Uzumaki around him. It's impossible to block that move. Once it activates, you're either going to be chipped to death or be taken half-life. So, fun times. Just I should have dashed a little bit forward. It's hard to judge your positioning. When you lose, by the way, you'll either replay the same character or one of the remaining characters you haven't fought. So, that's fine. I would have rather fought Umin earlier, but we'll try and get around this way. It's gonna beam out. Oh, our beam got interrupted. So when we run out of energy low, you can actually hold the energy button and rotate the direction buttons to recover energy. So basically, if you spin the wheel, you will fully recover all your energy. Now, if you use too much energy, like the opponent did just there, you will also stun yourself. So you can actually stun yourself from doing too many actions. So getting perfects in this game, not something you really should anticipate or expect in this game. We just did a little bit of a half circle forward punch motion there to do our little Hadoken. We have a bunch of charge petitioning that we can do. Oh, nice little ending there. But really, that's the best option there. That character kind of likes to run into us. All right, it's time for everyone's favorite character. What do I say about Samson? So Samson has a kind of like telepathic projectile you just saw from his head, but he also has this weird like fart move that that tracks around the screen a little bit slower than other characters. So we want to do our best to just kind of position ourselves in a good way. He's also really susceptible to the upkick trick. So if we're able to get him in a position right above him, it's a free win. But we were able to just, he had too many openings just now. Sleeping a little bit too much on projectiles. This game is a fighting shmup, so you still have to worry about on wake up where are you in relation to them on the screen. You can't just wake up near their face. They have some frame advantage on wake up and some invincibility. Okay. Bote versus the Moon Teacup. This is one of my favorite characters. Adam actually can also summon Eve. And oh no, that's really bad. That super, we can actually beat that super out. But we have to be in the correct position. Oh good, perfect positioning. We can get the infinite on here. That's a little tight window. It's kind of hard to do. We can actually beat out the super. And yeah, that's the easiest way to beat out Adam. Yeah, don't worry. I can see chat, everyone. Yeah, we are recording for GDQ. Yeah, Teacup, Adam Teacup, Moon Teacup is pretty much free if you get him to go below you in the positioning. Other characters, their weakness might be a little bit diagonal above, like Samson, who's if he's above you, he's weak. That's why this game really shines, because there just is not one trick for it. Ben 10 is another one of those really different characters. These angel creatures, they come out absurdly fast, cover a ton of space. So, and this is one of the few fights where, kind of like Umin, we're gonna rely on hopefully RNG being in our favor and she being positioned right around us. We cannot trap her because her dash is actually one of the best in the game. And she also has dash attacks. Some characters have unbelievably good dash attacks. Some are built in with their moves, like Bote's forward back kick. Puts additional pressure. Again, throw is really bad. So yeah, that's why mashing can be dangerous, and they did that kind of on purpose because they put it on beam. Fun times here right now. So when I looked online for the replays of this game stuff, it seems the average time to beat this, even on any percent, is about 20 minutes. However, I'm very confident 15 is about where we're going to stand, 10 to 15 minutes. Very possible for a run at GDQ, and I'm going to have commentary lined up. There's a lot of people who know about this game in series. I was really shocked. I guess Cho Aniki has really become, you know, more popular over the years. But most people didn't know that, yeah, there's a fighting game. This was running on Super Famicom too, so I'll be using that in person. Bring my own copy when the time comes. Let's go for the beam. I think we can get it. Yes, he decided to dash right into us. That was very lucky. As you can see, that character does not care. Doesn't even have to rely on, you know, dash. Can just use the dash attack to move even farther across the screen. So we just have a difference in some fighting games is you can pin a character in the corner and you have the turn. In Cho Aniki, no, the biggest muscle is your brain, right? That's the truth. You got to think about where you are at all times. All right, we're back at Ben 10. I think we can do a little bit. I'm trying to go a little bit below and try and get those. We're trying to get some diagonal attacks. She tends to have a bad time with this, and the RNG, she's taking the lower position. We do not want to get hit by that special attack's okay because it just resets us far away. But she has a lot of frame 2 activations And her punch combination actually, literally just punch, punch, forward punch, mash punch, and it goes on way too long. It would be sick. That's why I think it's a great... That's why everyone who did the peer review said it was a good choice. Alright. Last fight is against ourselves always. A lot of times the AI will use their charge, precision, dash, so because I know the AI's pattern very well, I can predict it and put in a lot of dialogue attacks. They're going to try and throw out a lot of random attacks here. As you can see, this projectile, it lasts a really, really long time, so that's GG. And because the more you study AI patterns in this game, the more you're rewarded. And positioning on the screen. The only walls are at the top and the bottom. It's infinitely looped on the sides. Yeah, the active frames are disgusting with that. So I think for this one, and I'll do one more run. I think for this one, I'm willing to do a run with 4 different characters. There's 4 characters I'm confident in because I know their strats. But the other characters, I'm still not nearly as good as the AI. Because the AI does stuff, you know, pretty much perfectly, and they're reading well, especially Umin. Like, the AI makes Umin look like the best character, which is why he's on the cover, as you can see. I think character incentive would be extremely lit for this game. Even if people don't know the characters, just the names are so funny that people just might vote for it on that, or when they see pictures. I just think this game is zany and quirky and would make a great fit for GDQ. And it appears a lot of other people feel that way. So if you, staff and committee, feel that way, definitely include it in the mix. I put a bunch of... I really put all the best games I had this year on the list. I'm willing to travel from Japan. Already got it sorted out. And yeah, I hope something can get on here. I tried to, you know, pick the weird stuff. I tried to pick the more arcade serious game. So who knows? Who knows? I'm curious to hear what you think. If you need to reach out to me, you can just reach out to me, DBCade on Discord, Twitter, blah, blah, blah. It's all the same anywhere. Just type in DBCade. And I'm usually very responsive. Other than that, yeah, all the games I picked are kids friendly. I don't think there's anything that stands out. No one really gets defeated in this game. They just kind of faint. And there's no blood. Farting, I guess. But maybe I'll wear a muscle suit. That would be funny if I wear a muscle suit for this. Because everyone's been hitting the gym in this game. We'll have a couch, so it'll be a lot of fun. And thank you again.